Hey y'all, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you 5 bento lunchbox ideas for school that are super easy that the kids will actually eat. I'll also be sharing how I make our DIY peanut butter and jelly Uncrustables. If you're new to my channel, I would love to have you as a subscriber. All you have to do is click that red subscribe button below, and then also if you'll click that bell notification button, it'll send you a notification anytime I have a new video posted, and subscribing is absolutely free. Also, make sure to give this video a thumbs up so I know that you enjoy videos like this and you want to see more on my channel. So the bento style lunchboxes that I'm using are these right here, and they're called easylunchboxes.com, but I actually got them off of Amazon, so I'll have the link for those down below in case you are looking for some really good ones. I do throw these in the dishwasher, so I use them all the time and they have worked great. The first lunch that I'm going to be making are turkey and cheese roll-ups, and like the kids say, they look like sushi rolls when they're done. But my kids are really plain, so I just do turkey and cheese on them, but you could of course add like lettuce, tomato, mayonnaise, any kind of condiments, whatever you want, but you just literally roll it up, cut them into little sushi rolls and put them on the side. And then I got these little containers. They're actually from the Dollar Tree. We use these all the time for like condiments, or if I wanted to put little pieces of fruit in them, I could do that as well. But I'm just gonna put some ranch dressing in there for dipping, add some pretzels on the side. My kids usually like the little stick pretzels. We added some apples, and then I got these little Nutty Buddies. I only give them one and then give the other kid the other one. And then for their drink, we always do these roaring waters because my kids really love water. They don't like any kind of sodas or anything like that. So I love these because they are just like flavored waters. Now we're moving on to lunch number 2, and this is another super simple one. We're just going to do a hot dog, and so I just boiled the hot dog and then wrap it up in some tin foil to keep it to where it's not like soggy or anything, and it stays a little bit warm for them in their lunchbox. And then I'm taking this condiment container again, and I'm putting in some ketchup for dipping. You could do ketchup and mustard, whatever your kids like. Mine usually just eat ketchup on theirs. Now I'm just adding in some grapes and some strawberries, and then I'm also giving them some popcorn. I usually split the bag in half so they're not eating a whole bag of popcorn. And then for their dessert today, I got these cute little circus cookies. They're like the animal crackers, but they have like frosting on them. They're really cute, and there's not a ton in the pack, so I give them that pack, and then of course a roaring water. The next lunch is another one of my kids' favorites, and it's just these Mickey waffles. We are obsessed with Disney, so I just stick the waffle into the toaster to go ahead and warm it up a little bit, and then put it in their lunchbox, and then I'll use a condiment container to put in some sugar-free syrup. Next, I added in some mandarin oranges, and we always get these little single containers and just dump it in there. And then a boiled egg and some string cheese, and then of course a roaring water to go with it. The next lunch is another super easy one, and it is just cheese quesadillas. Now you could add chicken if you wanted to, but I'm usually in a rush when I'm making these in the morning, so we usually just do the cheese quesadillas, and I'll just throw a tortilla in the pan, put some cheese, and then the other tortilla on top, and then after it's done cooking, I'll cut it into 4 pieces, and that way I give 2 to Gracie June and 2 to Kason. Mine just don't eat a ton of food, and I don't want them wasting a lot. So I try not to give them too much food in their lunch boxes. And then to dip, I give them some sour cream. If you wanted to be even healthier, you could just do Greek yogurt. So that would be a good option if you're trying to keep it on the healthier side. And then I do put in some tortilla chips and then some salsa for dipping as well. Then I added in some peaches for their fruit on the side, and for dessert they are getting these chocolate chip cookies with M&Ms. And then they have their roaring water to go with it. Alright, for our last lunch, we're going to be doing some DIY peanut butter and jelly Uncrustables, and I just use whole wheat bread. You can use whatever kind of bread you want, and then whatever kind of jelly you want, and peanut butter, of course. But I just go ahead and lay them all out and spread it all on. You could also go ahead and mix your peanut butter and jelly in a big bowl together to make it even easier to just spread all across all the pieces of bread. And then I got this set of sandwich cutters off of Amazon, which I thought was super cute because it had a couple that were good for girls and then a couple for boys. And I'll have the link for this in my description box below in case you're interested in this set. But it's super simple. All you do is press down on your sandwich and the crust comes right off and it cuts the shape that you want. But these always turn out super cute, and Gracie June is obsessed with peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, but she cannot stand the crust. So y'all let me know in the comments if your little ones love peanut butter and jelly too, if they like the Uncrustables, and if you think they would love these little shapes that we got here. And then the next thing I do is just wrap them in a paper towel and then stick them in a big Ziploc bag all together and stick them in the freezer. Then whenever I'm packing their lunch, I'll just pull one out of the freezer and stick it in their lunchbox, and then it will defrost by the time that they are ready to eat lunch. To go with the peanut butter and jelly, I pulled out some Cheetos, and I usually split the bag between the two of them. And then I get these 4 packs of celery sticks and a little bit of ranch for dipping. And then for dessert, we have these whole grain Newtons, the triple berry, so they absolutely love these, and I usually just give them 2 of those and their Capri Sun. Alright guys, I hope that you enjoyed this video and seeing some of the lunches that I actually pack for my kids on a regular basis. And of course, they're nothing new, but hopefully it gave you some ideas for your own kiddos and their lunch boxes. If you enjoyed it, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!